Hello everybody, welcome back to Dominions 5. We are continuing our late age TNG game. And let's see what is going on. Unexpected events. Alright, not too bad this turn. So far, I mean, obviously we've got misfortune with our scales here. So, we've been getting constant unrest and losing population and things like that, but we haven't been too screwed. Like we didn't get, for example, I don't know, indie barbarians running over a province as it was building a fort or stuff like that. So it's been okay. Some thrones have been claimed here. Shirley Curry the heroine, I think that's man. Let's take a look here. Actually, what I wanted to do was look at... Oh, so man has 2 thrones then. And then the silver throne here from Atlantis. So... Atlantis must have taken this throne. I mean, I guess it could be this one. This one clearly is unclaimed. And then man has this throne. And I suppose this one? Interesting. All right, anyways, let's... Oh, there was an arena where 2 commanders fought. Nobody sent anything to the arena. It's too bad. So we actually play now. Most games are played with a mod called Better Arena, and in fact, there's a slightly different one that Lucid made. But I think people are just so used to, for the longest time, the arena was just useless and pretty bad, not worth fighting over. And now it might be worth it, but people are just so used to not sending people, not it being not worth it, that people just don't participate, which is a bit of a shame, I guess. Okay. So, all right, we've got a few things we need to do. First of all, let's make sure recruiting is set up properly. This looks okay. Let's see if we can afford to recruit mages this turn. That looks good. These guys. Okay, in fact, this one we might even be able to just do that for now. We're not really recruiting there, although, we could. A little tight on gold, but okay, in theory, that's our recruitment. Let's just double check our site searching stuff. This is astral, right? Yeah. Getting an astral 2 here wouldn't be terrible. And also we wanted... Oh yeah, we were going to remote site search nature down on the throne province. I remember that. Okay, this is going to go down in here. Hopefully that works. You can just stay here, I guess. Here we're going to site search. This guy, I guess, will move here and site search astral after, so he's... And actually we need to site search astral down there too, so maybe this guy's going to site search here, then go down here, then go here, whereas... And also in this province, so there's a bit of work here to do. This, one of these guys here, a water 2, astral 2, could do... Well, actually, I just want the astral 2, so you can go down here and search that. Or maybe... No, we have both air and water searched already, so... Whatever, as long as you're astral. I guess then you can make your way up here. Okay, let's send everybody that we are going to send. which will probably include a few of these shaman, but for now let's just move all the troops in and start organizing this script here. So we need some earth buffs. So this is going to be summon earth power. We'll actually do strength. No, let's do legions. Strength. So legions actually has a huge effect, and so does strength. So we should be okay casting it only a few times. What else would we do here in Earth? We'll just hit it again. And let's copy that real quick. And I'll do placement in just a moment, but that's done. Now, air folks here, it's going to be for sure Thunder Ward. And same thing here. Now I'd like to get a wind guide in here somewhere, so we'll think about that in a moment. Nature. I think we're just going to be doing wooden warriors. Okay, that's the basics. Now, what I'd like to add to this is let's get two guys coming in here, and they're going to do a swarm. Okay. And in fact, okay, we're in heat. There's going to be a bit of fatigue. I think that's enough. I think this will handle it. Okay, let's look at a formation here. Oh, yeah, no, wind guide. We wanted to do wind guide. I'm honestly not sure why I brought these pikes. Might end up being more of a liability than anything else. But we are paying upkeep on them, so we might as well use them. Okay. All right, we're going to do a couple things. We're going to do... Oh, yeah, these guys need to move from... Yeah, oh, these are like regular heavy cap. God, they're so... They're diseased. They're in a bad shape. Okay, in a bad state. Okay, actually, what we're going to do here is... let's have this blob of heavy cav just in the back as a bait. In case some birds pop down. They don't usually do attack rear. I think they just kind of do an attack, but just in case. Now we're going to have these are also some heavy cav. We're gonna put, actually no, I've got to, no, I want to do this differently. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put the non-sacreds in front. On a hold and attack. Then we're going to put two small-ish blobs. I mean like box formations on hold and attack flyers. On sort of either side of my mage blob, which is going to be in the center eventually. Let's try to center this formation a little bit, kind of like that. Then we're going to have hold and attack flyers in double line in the back. Now let's get our mages. Let's get Thunder Ward here, Thunder Ward here, Thunder Ward here. This blob still hasn't been placed. All of these blobs haven't been placed. Let's get this double line here. This is also going to be hold and attack flyers. I really want to delete those. Actually, this one will be hold and attack closest. These guys can just be on fire, whatever. And then these guys can also just be on fire, whatever. Okay, so I know like visually, this script doesn't look super sophisticated, but there's a few things going on. We also have to pile in all our mages here, so let's get everybody, let's spread out our guys. Get an earth guy over here, nature guy, nature guy, earth guy. And let's move these guys, my mages and commanders, a bit further up. Okay, so what's going on here? So first of all, you have to make sure that there aren't any holes in your formation if flyers are incoming, because they'll just land in the holes. And especially if you've got mages in the core there, you don't want a mage to accidentally get hit by the flyers. So the squad of archers and this squad of heavy cav are just in a box formation here, and they'll fill up the space with the mages so that there are no holes inside here. Then we've also padded the mage core box with a double line in the back, a double line in front, and a box to the right and the left, or top and bottom, right? So all the valuable mages are protected on all sides. Now, these formations are on hold and attack flyers, so they will prioritize attacking the Springhawks. And there's a big Anunnaki of the sky, which has a ton of air gems, so I'm expecting some air elementals too. So they will also prioritize killing the air elementals. And that's important because my guys have magic weapons. Not magic weapons, well, I mean, they have magic weapon bows, and then they have solar power and death weapons. as opposed to having like heavy cav. See, the issue with having my normal heavy cav in the back on fighting flyers is that if these guys are trying to fight elementals, they're going to be pretty useless. So I want these guys trying to fight elementals. Now, this line here, I'm just putting on. So these guys are just on fire. They're going to shoot anything. And then the line of sacreds in front is just on hold and attack closest. Actually, I kind of want them on hold and fire closest. I want to spend all of my bow ammo first because hopefully we can get a bit of fear route going into the indie troops. But these guys will prioritize shooting at the flyers as long as they're here. But once the battle is joined and we have a bunch of melee troops coming in here, then they'll definitely start participating and shooting forwards as well. And then finally, we just have conventional troops in front to kind of try to hold off the waves of indies as they come towards us. That's going to be it for that fight and that script. Let's move this back here. You can research. Forging. Got another dwarven hammer. Let's make another one. I believe also I have an item. That I need to send. And let's start making... Actually, you know what I want to do? I'm going to make a... No, sorry, I changed my mind. Skull Mentor. Guess you were here for no particular reason. Maybe you were site searching, but we're done with that now. Okay, so I guess the only question is what else are we going to be forging here? It would be nice if I had a few more of the Earth Death 2 randoms, because those have the forge bonus. Otherwise, you know, if I'm making skull staffs from this one, they're going to cost me 8 gems instead of 7 gems. Now, I do have a ton of death gems, so it's not such a big deal. And if I forge a skull staff, then I can't also wield the dwarven hammer. Okay, this guy will be able to forge them after, so we have a second one. And these guys are just Death 2 guys. So, let's assume that I would like to turn towards man and do some fighting there. What kinds of items am I going to want for that? I think... You know, I think for right now, I'm just going to do some simple things. Get a couple of boosters that I need to get. I don't have Construction 6 yet, so it's just the easy boosters. Thistle Mace, but I don't have a free Nature 2 Mage, so we'll have to wait a turn on that. I mean, we're going to need... I always like to have some gem gen items to cover all of my needs. So I guess we can make our Clam of Pearls. That gives you 2 temporary astral gems. So for my guy who's going to be doing anti-magic, we'll just have that on that guy and never have to worry about gems. Okay, I think that's really all there is to it. Oh, we can almost get alteration 6's turn, not that it really matters. I think the timing on our research is going to be pretty good. We're going to hit alteration 7. I think I'm going to wait, obviously, until the battle next turn. And unless if I lose, like, all my sacreds and fail miserably, then that will have been embarrassing. But if we don't, then I think we'll be ready to end our nap with men next turn. That's the plan. That is still the plan for now. All right, let's see how this goes. See you guys next time. Take care.